What up, world? What up, media? I am Drewize, and this is Drewize Topics. Thank you for clicking on this particular topic this morning, and thank you for viewing my previous videos here on YouTube on this channel called Drewize Topics. Thank you. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now, this topic I want to talk about is true and it's a fact. And people like my people, my fellow black man and woman, some are awakened and some are not awakened. The ones that are awakened about self and awakened about what's going on and awakened about the conspiracy and awakened about the plot, know what I'm talking about. And the ones that are still asleep, like that statue in Egypt where it has the lion's body and the human head in the desert. Who will awake that sleeping lion? So, topic is, if you are a black man or black woman that is awakened, you are categorized as a threat. That is the topic. Now, if you are a black man or a black woman that is awakened about self, awakened about what's going on, awakened about the plot that the government is going to do, and the conspiracy, and awakened about God, you are categorized as a threat. They say how this world is designed. It's not designed for us blacks. No. It's designed for Caucasian people. This country was built for Caucasian people. We work to build up this country. The buildings, and especially the White House. Slaves built the White House, So, any black person, black man or black woman, come to gain the knowledge of self and understanding about what's going on in the world today, what's taking place. You are classified and categorized as a threat. Now, check this out. Men back in the day, like in the 60s and 50s and 70s and stuff, and even now, if you look at men like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad. Now, Martin Luther King, he wanted to tell black people to be nonviolent. Let's show the Caucasian people that we can win them over with our kindness. Nonviolent. Now, up here in the north, like Cleveland and New York and Detroit, up north. Now down south, it was terrible for blacks. Terrible. Up here, blacks, we didn't suffer all that like people in the south. Some man told me that. He's from Akron, Ohio. He said we did not suffer all that when black people were suffering in the south. True enough, there's prejudice up here in the north. But white people looked at Martin as an entertainment show. White people said, we still gonna think whatever you want to think about you, NIGGA, savages, heathens, lost, destroyed people. Now, it was a debate between Martin and Malcolm. Martin did not believe what Malcolm was saying, and Malcolm was thinking that when Martin Luther King was preaching, it's not working. He's classified as a Uncle Tom, So, down the line, Martin came to realize, it got awoken, and see what Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad was saying. They took a picture together. They shook hands. They came to agreement. Look what happened to Martin. Shot down because he got awoken about himself. He came to the conclusion, and they were saying that Martin's ministry was going bankrupt, Now, Malcolm X said, any means necessary. Do not let that two-legged dog or that four-legged dog beat you, Malcolm standing up for truth. He preached truth, not a racist thing or prejudice thing, but he spoke truth, that he was taught by his teacher, Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad spoke truth, and it was a big scandal about him messing around with these young girls and his organization of the Nation of Islam, So anyways, when you stand up for truth and you gain a knowledge of self and know what's happening, the world today, like the world leaders, will say we must stop this, we must do something about this and deal wisely with this, If a black person, black man especially, or black woman, if a black man gain the knowledge of himself, and be himself, gain the knowledge of God, gain the knowledge of this man's education system and war and stuff like that in government, and speak it to the world, the world will say, oh, we got to do something about this because he's waking the people, Think back when Jesus was alive. Jesus spoke to masses and masses of people. Who was keeping a close eye on Jesus? People of religion and Rome. Yeah. It says in the Bible Jesus was hated without a cause. Because Jesus spoke truth. Jesus spoke truth. What did Jesus say to the Jews when he got a little argument with the Jews? He said, I know who you are. Things like that nature. He said, oh, if you're Abraham's seed, you do the works of Abraham. And Jesus said, oh, yeah. Jesus got an argument with these men. Jesus said, oh, yeah, really? Huh. Really? But you hate me and you want to kill me, for telling truth. That I was talking about truth about my God, about the people, how they should renew themselves, how I came as the correction of man, people of religion, and that government of that time. Because nowadays, if you look at the United States government, it's a Rome to me, and a Pharaoh, and a Solomon Gomorrah, and a great Babylon. So yeah. But the point is, if you are a black person, black man, or black woman, gain the knowledge and awaken about self, you are categorized and classified as a threat. Yes, you are. Especially how you dress. How you dress. You're conscious how you come out the house. How you dress. You dress like a man. You dress like a woman, a proper and productive black man or productive black woman. That tells a lot about yourself. How you carry yourself tells a lot about yourself. Trust me, So, if you have knowledge about something, you're considered a threat. If you are aware and know what's happening, and you spill truth to the people that do not know, and once the people be awakened, you are considered a threat. In all honesty, the true believers of Christ, Jesus said, anyone that follows me and take on my name will be hated and spat on, thrown in jail, and possibly be persecuted. So that means don't fear this man's prison. Don't fear this man's gun. Stand up for truth. And that's that. Drewize. And this is Drewize Topics. Post a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for viewing. Peace.